Well, earlier on we had a story about some good news about Kenya striking gas, but we also have some bad news regarding strikes. This is the public servants. Let's bring you the latest now. President Mwai Kibaki has asked lecturers, teachers and doctors on strike to be sensitive to the current economic situation. This comment comes as talks between the government and the university's academic staff union hit a snag today when the two groups failed to reach an agreement. UASU has reaffirmed that the lecturers' strike is still on and that the non-teaching staff of public universities have also joined in. This comes as the Kenya National Union of Teachers stayed away from classrooms in defiance of an ultimatum by the Teachers Service Commission.
Talks between the University Academic Staff Union, UASU, and the Inter-Public Universities Negotiation Committee failed. The meeting held at a Nairobi hotel had its fair share of theatrics, where members of the Inter-Public Universities Negotiation Committee walked out of the meeting. This was followed by accusations and counter-accusations.
The government has failed to table an acceptable offer.
But you can clarify that we're actually at the middle of negotiations, trying to clarify according to our ground rules.
The strike is on, and the strike shall remain on.
The university lecturers allege the government does have the money to increase lecturers' salaries. The University of Nairobi has already announced the cancellation of its opening dates for various faculties as the effects of the lecturers' strike begin to take its toll, as members of the university's non-teaching staff join in. On the other hand, the teachers' strike issue seems to have degenerated into a show of might. The government has threatened to block the salaries of teachers on strike, but the threat seems to have no impact. Head teachers had been ordered to do a roll call this Monday to find out which teachers were not on duty as ordered. But all primary school heads are peacefully holding their annual conference in Mombasa, and they flatly refuse to be drawn into the matter of the teachers' strike. Teachers in public schools are now urging all teachers in private schools to join in the strike in solidarity. The government has its hands full with industrial action. Besides the education sector being ground to a halt, the country must now brace itself for a nationwide doctors' strike scheduled to begin on Friday this week.
Chochote tunacholipa madaktari mpaka kipitishwe na bunge. Na bunge haiwezi kupitisha mtu hajaandikwa na serikali na mnasema ataka andikwe. Sasa hii pesa itatoka hata dunia mzima, hata ukienda Amerika, hata ukienda Uingereza.
Doctors say they will down their tools in solidarity with postgraduate doctors currently on strike. The student doctors are demanding that they be paid call and extraneous allowances for the hours they put in at the Kenyatta National Hospital, Mathare Hospital and the Mwai Teaching and Referral Hospital. The president is asking the striking groups to be reasonable.
Let us be sensitive to our current economic conditions. Let us be reasonable in our demands and always give dialogue a chance.
Kenyans will now have to wait and see if those on strike would heed the president's call or continue with their demands. Catherine Omwando, KTN.